Yeah, like it's
when do you see this much Luigi?
character diversity and loyalty around this area is really strong. Like we said, we had Kofi with the Falco earlier, and Shinji, of course, and all these other players. But right now we got the Palutena from Frozen, who is very dedicated to this character. And we got DillyDiamond on the other side. So we had Emerald Miner, and we've had DillyDiamond today.
You think they're a crew?
I kind of hope so for canon-wise. Like, is there a Carrot Gold somewhere in here too?
Nonetheless, we'll see how this Luigi stacks up. Luigi kind of struggles to go in on Palu. She doesn't have a real dish joint. She's not poking with her stick that much, but Nair takes up a lot of space. It's a good way to tell Luigi to back off. And if Luigi's backing off, he's really not doing much else in a match. Yeah, here, so holding on to the jump as long as possible. Oh, actually, that might be a kill. I'm so mad at Frozen.
Frozen trying to go for the trade, and because of the fact he didn't get the... it doesn't matter, just immediately sealing it out. I was talking about this earlier. When you catch a really good player off guard, the rebuttal is always one of my favorite things to see afterwards. It's like, how fast can they seal out the stock right after?
With Frozen, the answer is pretty instant.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's looking like instant karmic retribution for DillyDiamond, because Frozen's immediately right back in it, putting on plenty of damage. Like going for the edge guard right away. I like that, though. Luigi can get kind of messy down off stage.
Exactly. And you see DillyDiamond's like he's trying to find his way in, because he definitely looks like he has the right game plan to getting damage. Thing is, though, he has spent like 80% of this match at the ledge, because Frozen is just refusing to let him leave there.
Which is the best game plan you can have against Luigi. He gets so much off of his grabs and minor hit confirms.
And the worst recovery, just dropping down with that nair like so. And not going to die, though. Good DI coming in from DillyDiamond. Not that time, though. There's nothing you could have done about that one.
It's just so simple for Palutena to keep Luigi in his worst possible disadvantage. Like, he has difficulty returning to the stage because it's so linear, such a linear recovery. Like, Green Missile's not doing anything for Luigi in this matchup.
Yeah, you see, like, oh, there you go. That's a good answer right there. Whiffed dash attack on shield. Going to throw out the taunt, too, trying to feel himself. And actually only at 30% now. Like, relatively even game.
I feel like it's just because DillyDiamond keeps on catching Frozen, like, off guard.
Kind of falling asleep at the wheel. But you know what? If you're not capitalizing on those punishes, granted the first one was definitely a mistake on Frozen. Well, and also RNG, she's coming through for him as much as possible. Going to keep him alive. Frozen yet again catching the jump. He's forced to have to go low. Oh, never mind. He still had a jump.
That's the problem. Look, he can't do anything. He can't exhaust his jump just yet. Otherwise, he's toast. It's just a rough scene, but that's how Frozen's going to take game one. A bit messy, but still Palutena at the end of the day.
Still kept it textbook as possible. Like, you have a blueprint to follow against Luigi. That one wasn't it. There was definitely a troubleshoot that did not go off correctly there. But he still kept it. He still kept it clean. Immediately closed it out. And then every time he had him off stage, the amount of damage that he got, even though he lived off of something like this here, forcing him to go low yet again, going out there immediately to closing out. Same thing with the last stock.
Like, if DillyDiamond didn't find himself in situations where he's just off stage, it honestly would have been his favorite pretty heavily, considering a lot of the mishaps that hit Frozen. From an early SD to just catching hands left and right. Like, Luigi's able to swing once he gets in.
Yep.
DillyDiamond's doing a decent job of finding those opportunities to get in, but we'll see what happens as Game 2 takes us to Kalos, Pokemon League, which...
This is actually what you talked about before. You were kind of hoping that float would go to Kalos. It seems like DillyDiamond wants to go here instead. Here's the thing, though. With the fact that you were getting ledge trapped so much, this is kind of between a rock and a hard place here. Granted, he can go up against the wall now. Maybe he's hoping for misfires into the wall to give him a little bit more survivability.
The only problem with that is if he ends up getting stuck in the wall, Palutena can just drop down and dare.
True. And the wider blast zones as well. Trying to live a little bit longer off the nair is probably in his game plan. But misfire coming through to keep himself alive just a little bit longer. No jump, though. He's going to be forced to have to eat another nair coming in. Didn't even need to. Just got a single hit trade there.
No, he tried for the misfire.
He was hoping for it, and he parried off the up B. So all he needs to do is just wait for Frozen to sneeze on his shield and close out these stocks.
I feel like that's just the nature of Luigi, though. You choose your one wrong option, and all of a sudden, even game.
That's a part of the gimmick character, man. Like, if you have that one clutch option, you utilize it well, and he's been able to keep the game even because of it. Trying to go. I like the fact that he was trying to finally let Frozen feel uncomfortable on recovery. He hasn't really done so far. Trying to go for that back air on the teleport there.
Not going to get so fortunate with the Shoryuken this time. Frozen catching him. And now heading off stage. A bit low. Now Frozen's going to be the one trading spots.
He still has his jump, still able to make it back. Frozen consistently doing so well at the ledge yet again. Short hop here, going to force him low.
I feel like DillyDiamond is the type of player who like recognizes like how strong the gimmicks are behind the character that he plays. Because like with really stubby normals, linear recovery, and not the best of damage outside of high-hitting combos, Luigi leaves a lot to be desired. But DillyDiamond has been able to figure out the key holes in Frozen's defenses.
And Frozen has nothing worried about needing desires. He's once again with another comfortable lead here. Just jumping up and going for the... Excuse me? I know that there's some windows where things are true, but I did not think that was going to work. So he's just winning potentially, or keeping himself even once again by getting another upbeat.
All of a sudden now he's in the lead pretty heavily at that too. He just got to not let Frozen off the ledge for free.
Exactly. If he can improve on this ledge trap and not let Frozen feel comfortable getting back, he might be able to take this game. Gets the
How did that trade?
All right. I feel like he's entering cheat codes at this point because he's he's getting through many things. A lot of missed space hitboxes coming in from Frozen. Frozen is potentially going to pay for it if he doesn't like get it killed, because I feel like a misfire side B is coming soon. I just see DillyDiamond just letting one rip in center stage. There it is, though. He's going to get the nair, and that's going to be it.
Great catch from the nair. Keeps Frozen alive. Brings him to a 2-0 count over DillyDiamond. But I'm not going to lie to you, Ajax. That was probably the most haphazard